Have you ever considered the potential dangers that lurk in the shadows of the rapidly advancing field of artificial intelligence? As we stand amid a technological revolution, the capabilities of AI are expanding at an unprecedented pace. But with great power comes great responsibility. And there are growing concerns that the rapid strides in AI might be opening a Pandora's box of risks we're not fully prepared to handle. So, let's dive into the real dangers of generative AI and why it's crucial to pay attention. Artificial intelligence, once a Pandora's box, is now wide open, with its wonders and threats spilling out. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is no longer a concept of the future. It's here, embedded in our daily lives, often in ways we don't even realize. From the recommendations on your streaming platforms to the voice assistants in your smartphones, AI is transforming how we interact with the world. There are different types of AI, but today we're focusing on one particular kind: generative AI. Generative AI is like the creative artist of the artificial intelligence world. It doesn't just analyze and understand data, it creates new content from it. Whether it's writing a poem, composing music, or generating a realistic image from a simple sketch, generative AI is pushing the boundaries of what machines can do. But like a coin with two sides, AI isn't all rainbows and sunshine. As we marvel at the wonders of AI, it's crucial to also acknowledge the potential threats it brings along. Consider this. Generative AI is getting so good at creating realistic content that it's becoming increasingly difficult to distinguish between what's real and what's AI-generated. This blurring line between reality and AI creation can have serious implications, from disinformation campaigns to identity fraud. Moreover, as AI systems become more complex and powerful, they also become more difficult to control. The decisions made by AI are often opaque, even to their creators. This black box problem means we might not fully understand how an AI system makes a decision, and that's a risk in itself. And then there's the issue of bias. AI systems are trained on data, and if that data is biased, the AI too will be biased, leading to unfair outcomes. Now, these risks don't mean we should shun AI. Quite the contrary. AI has immense potential to benefit society, but it's like a double-edged sword. If not handled carefully, it can cause harm. Now, you might be wondering, what could possibly go wrong? Hold that thought. Remember the infamous deepfake incident involving the CEO of a major tech company? Let's take a dive into this real-life case study that sent shockwaves through the tech world and beyond. In the heart of 2024, a video surfaced on the internet. It featured the CEO of a globally renowned tech company, seemingly confessing to a series of fraudulent activities. The video was so convincing, even the most skeptical viewers were taken aback. But there was a twist. The CEO had never made such a confession. The video was a deepfake, a product of generative AI. Now, let's dissect how this incident unfolded. The deepfake was created using advanced machine learning techniques, where AI was trained on hours of footage featuring the CEO, learning his mannerisms, speech patterns, and facial expressions. The result was a video so convincing it was virtually indistinguishable from the real thing. The consequences were immediate and far-reaching. The company's stock plummeted, causing a multi-billion-dollar loss in market value overnight. Rumors spread like wildfire, causing irreparable damage to the CEO's reputation. This incident raised serious questions about the power of AI and the ease with which it can be misused. But the implications go beyond the corporate world. Think about the potential impact on politics, legal proceedings, or personal relationships. A well-crafted deepfake could cause a political scandal, frame someone for a crime they didn't commit, or even ruin personal relationships. The implications are as vast as they are terrifying. The deepfake incident served as a wake-up call to the world, highlighting the darker side of generative AI. It underscored the urgent need for regulations, for countermeasures, and for public awareness. Deepfakes pose a real and present danger, not in some distant science fiction future, but here and now in the world we live in today. They're a stark reminder that while technology can solve many of our problems, it also has the potential to create new ones, often in ways we can't even anticipate. That's just the tip of the iceberg. How about the chilling revelation of autonomous weapons being used in a conflict zone? Let's delve into this case study, which reveals the stark reality of AI's military application. In the not-so-distant past, a remote region was subject to a conflict that saw the first use of autonomous weapons, a game-changing phenomenon that shook the world. These machines, powered by AI, were capable of identifying, tracking, and eliminating targets without human intervention. The incident was a wake-up call to the world. Lives were lost, but not in the conventional sense of warfare. Soldiers weren't facing soldiers on the battlefield. Instead, the enemy was a cold, calculating machine, devoid of fear, fatigue, or moral qualms. The aftermath was devastating, sparking a global debate on the ethical implications of AI in warfare. Critics argue that the use of autonomous weapons in combat zones violates the principles of human dignity. They contend that machines lack the human judgment necessary to make life and death decisions and the capacity to understand the value of a human life. On the other hand, proponents of autonomous weaponry argue that these systems can potentially reduce collateral damage by targeting with greater precision. They suggest that AI could remove human soldiers from the line of fire and save lives in the process. But the question remains, should machines be given the authority to make decisions about life and death? Can we entrust AI with the power to wage war? These are the ethical dilemmas that we grapple with as AI continues to evolve and permeate various facets of our lives. The autonomous weapons case study serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers of generative AI. It demonstrates the thin line between leveraging technology for progress and abusing it, leading to potentially disastrous consequences. This incident isn't an isolated event, but a glimpse into a possible future where AI's role in warfare is normalized. It's a wake-up call to the world, urging us to tread carefully as we navigate the uncharted waters of artificial intelligence in warfare. And yet, these are not isolated incidents. These real-life incidents paint a bigger picture of the potential dangers of AI. We've delved into deepfakes and autonomous weapons, but they merely scratch the surface of what generative AI might unleash if left unchecked. Consider this: AI is like a child with an incredible learning capacity. It absorbs and replicates information at an astonishing pace. But like a child, it needs guidance and boundaries. Without them, we risk creating a tool with the potential to cause more harm than good. This brings us to the crux of the matter: regulation. It's a word that often carries a negative connotation in the tech world, but in this context, it's a necessity. Regulation doesn't have to mean stifling innovation. Instead, it can provide a framework that ensures AI develops in a way that benefits society instead of endangering it. It's about striking a balance between the promise of AI and the potential pitfalls. But who should be the ones to regulate? Governments? Tech companies? Independent bodies? It's a complex question with no easy answers. Yet, it's a dialogue we must engage in, and soon. Beyond regulation, there's the matter of ethics. AI doesn't inherently know right from wrong. It learns from the data we feed it, reflecting both our virtues and vices. We must ensure that the data we use to train AI is unbiased and representative to avoid perpetuating harmful stereotypes or unfair practices. Finally, we need proactive measures to prevent misuse. This could involve developing counter-AI technologies, like tools that can detect deepfakes or putting stringent checks on the use of AI in sensitive areas like weaponry. In essence, the dangers of generative AI are not just about the technology itself. They're about how we, as a society, choose to use and control that technology. The decisions we make today will shape the AI landscape of tomorrow. It's more than just a tech problem. It's a societal issue that needs urgent attention. So, where do we go from here? Well, we've traversed the fascinating yet potentially perilous landscape of generative AI, taking a deep dive into its potential dangers. From the unnerving reality of deepfakes to the chilling prospects of autonomous weapons, it's clear that the power of AI is not to be underestimated. But this isn't a story of doom and gloom. It's a call to action, a call to ensure that the development and use of AI are guided by principles of responsibility, transparency, and humanity. We've seen how AI can create a world of convenience and efficiency, but we've also seen how it can be used to distort reality and disrupt peace. This duality is a reminder of the need for balance. Balance in innovation and caution, in curiosity and ethics. So let's not shy away from this conversation. Let's embrace it. Let's stay informed about the latest developments in AI. Let's question, let's debate, let's champion the responsible use of AI. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about what AI can do. It's about what we allow it to do. It's about setting boundaries, about establishing guidelines. It's about ensuring that the power of AI is used to enhance human life, not to undermine it. Remember, the future of AI is in our hands. It's up to us to steer it in the right direction.